The Gdansk Regionals just wrapped up, and we saw some pretty cool decks actually perform well this tournament, but one deck that really stood out to me was this cool Teal Mask Ogerpon Toolbox deck that got top 32. This deck's got all kinds of different attackers in the deck, including Iron Hands EX and this one prize Passimian that I bet you didn't even know existed. This deck is quite amazing, and I cannot wait to show it off on Pokemon TCG Live. It's like Terror Box with no owls. Welcome back to your YouTube and Pokemon TCG Live video, and today I'm looking at the top 32 Ogerpon and Friends Toolbox deck from the Gdansk Regional Championships. Now, big shout out and credit to Stian Nilsson. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly there, buddy, but they were playing this deck to a top 32 finish. And honestly, after playing the deck quite a bit, I really like it. I think it's a very strong and amazing deck. There's a lot of cool plays you can make. All thanks to Teal Mask Ogerpon's Teal Dance ability. You put energy on it, draw a card, and then, of course, use Energy Switch to move the energy off. Kind of like you're playing Terror Box. We have the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon in the deck with Torrential Pump. A really good early game card where you can take out Pokemon. Then we have Iron Hands EX in the deck with Amp You Very Much. Another really good attacker in the deck. Being able to amp and take prizes is also extremely good in the deck because you're able to put on early pressure. You can easily build this thing up with energy switches and also with the help of Crispin, which the deck does play. Like I said, it's kind of like the Terror Box deck. We got these switches and all the Terror Box attackers. Still a Pikachu EX in the deck, but there's just no owls. And I like this engine quite a bit. We got 4 Lillie for the early game draw. There's even a Judge in the deck. If you can actually pull off like turn 1 Judge plus like Wellspring or something, that seems kind of insane if you can ever pull that off. It is possible. The deck has Squawkabilly to do a little bit more digging in the deck. And there's other cool attackers like the Passimian, which I didn't even know this card existed, but it actually is pretty strong. It's got Coordinated Throwing, which for fighting and a Colorless Energy does 20 damage for each of your basic Pokemon in play. So the Passimian can actually hit really, really hard and take big knockouts on Pokemon weak to fighting. And with the help of Area Zero, you can actually just boost its damage even further. It makes it for a really good one-prize attacker that can take 2 prizes. It can knock out Fez, hits pretty hard, it can KO Kangaskhan's and stuff, and it only needs a fight and a colorless. So you can either build it up via Crispin or Energy Switch plus attach Fight Energy for turn. So kind of easy to use this card. I really like the addition of this Passimian. I think it is pretty sick. And then Budew's in the deck. Budew's a really good early game card to slow down the opponent, so you can pop off with a Pump or Hands. It like buys you one more turn to build up Amp, or buys you a turn to build up Torrential Pump. Pecharunt's in the deck. And you might be like, there's no dark energy in the deck. Why is there Pecharunt? It's mainly just here for the free switch with Subjugating Change. You can Subjugating Change in your Fez, then switch it for free with Latias or something. This gives you a free retreat pivot against Yveltal. The deck maybe needs to play 1 Turo or 1 Penny, though, because I don't think the Pecharunt Fez Latias combo is enough to beat Yveltal spam, but it does help a little bit in that matchup, too. The deck's really strong, and I like it a lot, and I definitely want to show it off in today's video. And before we get in the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're looking to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking for the main set still, Mega Evolution, or any other older set code, IRL Singles, product, Card Cavern sells all of that on their website, not just the codes. You can get anything over there at the checkout. Use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel. Help yourself out. How about Card Kevin? Shout out Card Kevin. Link will be down below. Also, shout out to my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to get any of the awesome product they got on their website, their dice, their damage counters, ability markers. Great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG tabletop gameplay. Check them out. Link will be down below. Use code LDF over there for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out my 2 sponsors. Link will be in the description if you want to help support the channel. And down below is my second channel for even more content. I got more competitive focused content in my recent video. I looked at all the decks that got day 2 at Gdansk and Brisbane Regionals. You want to check out that video, link will be down below. And why not subscribe here to the main channel while you're down there? We are on the road to 85K. We actually just hit 84K subs, so big thank you everybody for that. But we're also on the road to 90K/100,000 subs. So yeah, here is the list that they played in the tournament. I think it's pretty solid. Like, everything kind of checks out. The Budew is really good. The Passimian is really good. Every attacker does pull its weight. You kind of just have checks for everything, right? Against like Gardevoir, Dragapult, you got Wellspring Hands, Clefairy for Pult. You have the Teal Mask, which is really good against Charizard and Grimmsnarl and Absol. And you have Passimian, which is good against Kangaskhan and is a great one-prize attacker. So the deck kind of checks everything. Pikachu is really good against Sarah Legend Goldengo. A lot of things you can do. You hit Mega Lucario, you got Mew and Clefairy. You can easily build those things up. The deck is really strong. I like it, and I can't wait to show it off on Pokemon TCG Live. All right, hit Charizard. This is a matchup where we probably want to use Iron Hands, Wellspring, and Budew maybe to our advantage. Our start isn't too bad. We can Nest Ball for Teal Mask. We did start Fez, but we can actually maybe build up Fez this turn. Yo, I'm kind of down. If we can hit double Teal Mask, double E-Switch, we can pull it off. And then we can actually go for the turn 1 Cruel Arrow. We do have the Grass Energies in there. All these switches, Iron Hands and Wellspring are in the deck too, alongside Budew. Because we can like Budew here, Or we can go for potentially the Cruel Arrow. Like, I'm down for either or. They might have Shaman, though, but that's fine. Because I don't mitigate how good our Fez ends up being. I don't know. Do I want to go for this Fez play? Kind of down. Kind of down, try to go for it. All right, let's see if we can do it. Let's Lillie get Teal Mask, E-Switch. No, we got E-Switch, but no Teal Mask. RIP. That sucks. We got close, but no Cigar. Or the Itchy Pollen, I guess. That sucks. We were close. We hit the E-Switch. We just needed Teal Mask. We would have had the turn 2 Cruel Arrow, and I could have killed their Charmander and taken a prize. It's very unfortunate. That's fine. We got Budew. Good enough for now. We can slow them down a little bit. My opponent may pop a Dusclops here, but we can go like Judge. And then Cruel Arrow then. We can Cruel Arrow next turn. If my opponent doesn't get much going here because they're under item lock, we can then Cruel Arrow. So this will be our defensive play. I maybe should have retreated the Grass Energy, not the Lightning. They found a Lillie, but can they get any more basics down here? Can they get a Pidgey is the question. Honestly, Judge Cruel Arrow is kind of OP. No, they got Shaman off of the Lillie. Wow. Okay, that's pretty annoying. That is quite a high roll. And they found Jet and TM Evo. Seriously? Wow. Okay, that's not good. That's a little absurd that they drew all that. Ooh, what the heck, bro? They didn't get Dusclops out, which is a good sign. They must have prized the Clops. That's really unfortunate that they drew that off of Lillie, bro. Let's try to build up Iron Hands, I guess. That's the plan. Don't really have anything else to do. We can go like Judge Budew here, which is still pretty good. There's Area 0, Vessel. All right. We need to find Crispin. I haven't seen a Crispin yet. If I get Crispin next turn, we can Crispin to the Iron Hands and start doing Ampy very much. We can still prize race, so I'm not really too concerned. We also know they prize our Dusclops, which is good. So we don't have to worry about Budew getting killed by Dusknoir. So it's all down to them finding Charizard off of item lock, basically. Considering they high rolled the Shaman and the Jet and the TM Evo off of Lillie, I don't know. My opponent seems to be pretty lucky today. So hopefully they don't get lucky enough to just find Zard. That would suck. Yo, Zard Boss Max Belt off a Judge? All right, we see Artisan come down. That's fine. We can get Iron Bundle with this. Though I actually don't mind killing Shaman, though, because at least it gives us access to Wellspring Ogerpon, so it's actually not too bad. Though knocking out Pidgey would be good, too. Not good. They can knock me out with Charmeleon. We can maybe Fez into Crispin. No, they're going to pass. All right, what's our top deck? Ultra Ball. We'll play Artisan. Get Passimian out of the deck. I'm going to Vessel. I can get lucky here, and I could maybe draw into... I should have got another energy. I could maybe draw Crispin off Teal Dance. No. That was a misplay. I should have grabbed... No, I should have played the Area 0 down. I should have grabbed another energy off of the thing. Still no Crispin. Itchy Pollen. I'm not going to play the Area 0. There's no point. My opponent's going to get access to their Area 0 if they get Charizard here, and they can bench more Pokemon. So I don't want them to do. All right, we can just go Amp Pidgey next turn. We got Amp on Pidgey. Assuming my opponent doesn't have anything too crazy here. Like, they need Boss Zard Max Belt. I highly doubt that's going to be in their hand. But they've been drawing Lilies, no problemo. So I don't know, man. But we do have Boss KO on Pidgeot, or Pidgeotto next turn. No, but they found TM Evo still. Wow, dude. Can't amp the Pidgeot anymore. We can kill one of the Charmeleons, though, which is fine. I guess I'll do that. That's unfortunate. The item lock has been effectively pointless this game. I can't believe how well they drew off of that Judge and the Lillie the turn before. Oh my goodness, man. My opponent is quite a sack. I think I'm just bossing here. Maybe? Is it better just to kill the Shaman? Because then I get access to Wellspring later on in the game if I want. Also, no, but killing this guy is pretty good. But they're just going to get another one established. Because my logic is here, we go Boss Amp. But if my opponent goes then Counter Catcher, kill Teal Mask, I don't have another boss for the following turn. But we could have Bundle, but we can't. I don't know, actually. Now I'm, like, second-guessing if I want to go boss. Because I could just go Lillie Amp and then set up a second Teal Mask, which I kind of like, too. Because my opponent does need to kill this. If we can kill their Zard, yeah, I'm going to Lillie. I don't know if this is correct or not. I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, because I do want to set up a second Teal Mask, right? So I can at least get more energy out, so I can threaten a KO on Charizard next turn. We also have Wellspring, too, as an option if we want. So, yeah, I think KOing the Shaman's fine. KOing the Charmeleon seems decent, but then if my opponent goes Charizard, KO, Teal Mask, I have no way to kill the Charizard the following turn, and then I might just lose on the spot. I think I'd rather just leave my options open, because we know they're going to go Charizard this turn, right? So, it's fine. I don't know. It might have been better to kill the Charmeleon there, but I think this is the better play, because now we just make our board a little bit stronger. We can set up a second Teal Mask Ogerpon, which I think goes a long way in this matchup, so I kind of like it. We'll see if they can find anything. They get a Town Store. Get rid of these two. Now we can't get Dusknoir. I probably didn't need to bench the Passimian, but I wanted to thin out the Artisan just to have it in play. There's Boss. Yeah, like I said, I figured they were going to go after Teal Mask here. This was like really their only play they had to make was Boss KO Teal Mask. This is why it was correct to get a second one, because then I wouldn't have had a Boss last turn. Now I do have a Boss. Now I can go Night Stretcher, Vessel, Boss, KO Charmeleon or something. Or I could just kill the Charizard. I wonder if killing the Charizard is just better. Well, we can't lose next turn to Briar, right? Yeah, I think we're just kind of chilling. So we just promote the Iron Hands. Set up Teal Mask again. Hold on, is there a Teal Mask in the deck? Just making sure the third one's in there, so I'll just Nest Ball it out. It's not. Alright. We have Pikachu, too. Pikachu Boss gets us there. But realistically, I mean, I'm trying to think. I think we just get second Teal Mask. We have a lot of options on how we can win the game, to be honest. We have Teal Mask, we have Wellspring. There's a lot of options here. Let's do this. Teal Dance. Attach. Maybe she got Pikachu. I don't know. Probably save the crystal. Boss. Amp. Maybe I should have benched Pikachu, honestly. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have. I mean, I need a boss to win the game anyways, right? So it's probably like the same difference. See what we get off the prizes here. Another Teal Mask. Yeah, we need a boss to win regardless. That's kind of my logic here. This game comes down to... They can go Iono Counter Catcher, but do they have Iono Counter Catcher is the question. We have Bundle maybe as a win con too, depending on what we draw into. We'll see if we get our hand disrupted. We have game on this Charizard. My opponent can't Shiyu this turn. They can't take any prize with Dusknoir. They can't Briar for game. We have Fez on board. They feel like Iono Counter Catcher me or something. It's like their best way to stop me here. I think it was correct to do all that. I don't know. Maybe benching Pikachu is better than benching second Teal. I should have maybe just benched Pikachu, Crystaled it, but I can't take a prize with it. There's the Iono. Yeah, maybe I should have Crystal, but they could still hit Counter Catcher, so Crystal would be a waste. We got Crispin and Nest Ball. All right. Town Store gets a Sparkling Crystal. I think we just win. Yeah, I think we just have game. As long as my opponent is not Counter Catcher the Ogerpon, we do win here. We'll see if they have Counter Catcher in those 4 cards. Or 3 cards, I guess. So 3 of those cards, one of them has to be a Counter Catcher. If not, we have game. We'll see it. If they do have a Counter Catcher, then we just need Boss. Nope. That's GG's. We've won the game. The Town Store actually kind of helped here because it allowed us to find the crystal back, which is pretty sick. I don't know. Maybe I should have crystalled something. But then it's like I get more options if I don't. This is a weird one, but it's all good. We can Town Store. Grab the crystal, which allows attack for 2 grass, and then we can just Crispin the other energies onto the Teal mask, and that just powers it up, basically. Yeah, there's the Scooperonis. So we had Gardy. Can we beat Gardevoir? We're going to find out. We do have a interesting hand. I'm looking to hopefully get a turn 1 Torrential Pump, maybe. That's the plan. They did open Lillie's Clefairy. We could Budew them, too, I guess, depending on how good their turn 1 is. Budew into Wellspring could be the play. We also have Iron Hands, which is good in this matchup, so I don't know. We'll see. We don't have a way to one-shot their Gardevoir, though, which is kind of the big issue. Ooh, they're playing Frillish. So it's Jelly Gardy. We have Pikachu. We don't have a way to... I don't know. One-shotting Gardevoir is going to be tough, now that I think about it. We're just mostly trying to go around the Gardy, I guess. They're going to retreat? No, they're going to pass. Well, if I Budew them here, it's less effective. Let's grab Wellspring for sure. We do have Iron Hands in the deck, which is nice. Do I ever get Squawk here? I don't know. Only 2 E-switches in the deck. Yikes. We have Crystal, though. The Water Energy is in our hand. Well, Budew's prize, too. I can't even do the Budew play. It's a lot more awkward than I thought. Let's grab Bundle out of the deck, I guess. Lillie. I mean, I could high roll the attack. It's possible. I doubt it, though. Ooh, we're close. We need an E-switch here, and I have it. Yeah, we get an E-switch. We do have the attack. Yeah, it's pretty hype. Let's see it. E-switch 1 time, and then I can go for Torrential Pump plus Bundle. Come on, E-switch. Oh, close. We were close. We'll sob. Hopefully they don't have Candy Gardy now. We'll just sob the Clefairy. They can attack here with Full Moon Rondo, which kind of sucks. Not much I can do about it. But we can take 2 prizes next turn. That's the plan. Damn, we got close. We almost had turn 2 Bundle, Torrential Pump, KO Ralts, KO Frillish. That's unfortunate that we whiffed. All right, let's see if my opponent has anything else. If they have Candy Gardy, it's a little annoying because then their board is like this, and the Torrential Pump's value completely diminishes. So hopefully they don't have the Candy Gardy. That'd be nice. We'll see what they can do. I need to set up Iron Hands, I think, in this matchup, too. Prizing double E-switch is kind of scary, though, especially because they're playing Jellicent. All right. I just got to hope they don't have anything else going on in their hand. They can 2-shot my Wellspring with Full Moon Rondo, but this helps the prize trade, I guess. As long as we're taking off the Ralts, take the Ralts off the board, it's pretty good. Do they have a supporter? No. Okay, good. So, in this situation, bossing the Jellicent seems pretty good here, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, bossing Jelly here seems kind of broken. Because now my opponent doesn't have the ability to move it. Hopefully, we take out their Ralts. There's an E-switch. I mean, I can't play that right now, but at least we do have Crispin. So we can just do Torrential Pump. We can take that off the board. We can always kill their Clefairy. It's not that hard to knock out. Knocking out the Ralts is the important thing. We can pump again next turn. All right, let's see if we get a good prize here. Another Area 0. I'll take it. They have an Artisan. That's not a bad card to get. See if they have Fez in hand now. They can't move the Jelly this turn. Ooh, but they have an Iono. That's not it. I'm losing my Crispin. I might not be able to do Torrential Pump now. We'll see what this gives me. Yeah, no pump. Got hands. We can sob them, I guess, which is decent. We can, like, sob and amp them, actually. That might work. Maybe. It's not bad, actually. We always could bundle to get Torrential Pump back, but they're always just going to go into Clefairy. All right, they didn't get a Ralts down. Lit. All right, bench this. Play Lillie. Loki probably could have benched Passimian there. But, yeah, I'm going to build up Iron Hands. So let's do this and sob. We didn't get a Crispin. That's what I was hoping to get there. Not much really going on in the hand, actually. We just have to keep sobbing the Jelly, I guess, until it's stuck and can't move. Sucks I had to Iono that, because I had the Crispin. But it looks like if they didn't get any basics, I would have just been pumping a Jellicent to Clefairy anyways. They can set up here, potentially, with Team Evo. We need to build Iron Hands up, because maybe we can get lucky and we can amp this and knock it out. But I can't currently do amp for a knockout. So we'll see. I could honestly go in with my Clefairy, though, and maybe Clefairy kill their Jelly. I do want to kill the Jellicent if possible. It is pretty good if we knock it out. Okay, they got Nest Ball for Ralt. Nope, Fez. But I didn't take a prize. Okay, I didn't take a prize last turn. All right, I'm fine with that. I'm not killing Fez anytime soon. All right. We have to just slowly... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, we have to like slowly whittle away until we draw into something good, but we got the Lillie, so that's good. We can set up the Iron Hands. There we go. Definitely getting the hands powered up here, that's for sure. I'll sob again. Yeah, eventually we could knock this thing out with Amp, which is huge. One more turn and we can Amp the Jellicent, knock it out, and then we can go down to 2 prizes, and then we can just like win with like Boss probably or something. So that seems pretty good. So it's looking a little bit better right now. There's an energy on Jelly. We have 90 HP too, so we're taking a hit from Jellicent, which is nice. I could arm press here too, but then they go in with Clefairy. Nah, I think I'm amping this. I'm amping it. Amp's like too good not to do, to be honest. Yeah, I think amping here seems correct. Teal Dance. And Sob again. This deck doesn't play Dark Energy, but Dark Energy would be nice for this matchup because we can like bench Pecharunt and then use it as a threat to attack Gardevoir. If they set a Gardevoir up, we could still theoretically lose. We're still at the mercy of Iono, obviously, if we take out this Jelly. That's the only reason why it's maybe better to arm press here. So maybe I should just arm press the Jelly, but no, they're just going to scoop. Okay. Because, yeah, I was just going to go Amp for 2. If they didn't get a Ralts down, they were kind of cooked. They could have maybe still won. Like, Iono could have been really good. Like, an Iono could have got me. If I overbench 2, Clefairy can kill the Iron Hands. That definitely could have got close, but I can still maybe set up a pump. I still had all my E-switches to work with, too. So I had a lot of mobility. All right, again, this game with the deck, we are up against Gardy, and they open Clefairy once again. This is the second time now my opponent has opened Clefairy in Gardevoir. Broken deck, I guess. See, they have an Energy. Though, if I get lucky, there's a world where I actually could pump here. But we need a lot of luck to go our way to get turn 1 pump. It is possible, though. Hopefully, it's going to be a dream that we can do. Not with the Passimian top deck. They even got an Energy on Clefairy, of course. This is literally what happened last game. Okay, whatever. Crispin. This is our best chance of getting there. We need a broken Teal Dance. I need to get, like, Squawkabilly down to pull off the turn 1 pump. Oh, my God. I got it. All right, we're good. We got it. Turn 1 pump bundle broken. Let's go. We don't really have much going on in our hand, but we are taking 2 prizes. So hopefully we can set up here with our 2 prizes that we're taking. I don't think I do anything else. Now I'm going to bench Passimian. And they scoop. I would scoop too if I got turn 1 pumped like that. Broken. Screw you, Gardy. All right, my opponent's got a Wellspring. I got a Wellspring. We probably want to maybe try to utilize Iron Hands. Do I ever bench Squawk here? I kind of need to Squawk this hand away, I guess. We could Mew to draw more cards, but I think Squawking's fine. We have Pikachu, Iron Hands. Latias is in there. Crispin. Crystal's in there. Water Energy. Fighting Energy. All right. So I also don't know what I'm playing against yet. I mean, this could be Terra Box. We don't know for sure, though. Let's do this. We'll grab probably like Teal Mask. Probably going to get Teal Mask, yeah. Now, do I Mew is the question, because I don't want to draw into dead cards to discard. I'm just going to Squawk. Let's see what the Mew would have given me. Ultra Ball Pikachu, yeah. All right, we'll start with Teal Dance. I could also bench Pikachu. I still don't know what I'm playing against. Like, I have no information. So, yeah. Let's do this. I could leave Mew in the active, and I could still do Torrential Pump with Mew, obviously, but I don't want to lose my Mew, so I'm just going to leave it. Just because I don't know what I'm up against. Oh, it's Metang. Okay. It's the Metang Wellspring Kangaskhan Mawile deck that I played in a video last week. So that's what we're hitting. So we're kind of having a bit of a toolbox off here. At least we can pump their Beldums off the board. This matchup seems a little tricky because dealing with Kangaskhan... Well, actually, no, maybe not. Pikachu... Oh, we're definitely going to be using Pikachu then. Pikachu is definitely going to be coming down in this matchup then, for sure. We need an E-switch here. We have Passimian, which is pretty good, too. We might actually get to use Passimian because we can one-shot Kanga. Okay, I'm feeling okay. This matchup seems okay, actually. They have a Budew. That's not good. They already played a switch. They can go into Budew. Okay, Budew's kind of annoying because I can't pump here unless I high roll a Crispin top deck. But now I'm getting Itchy Pollen into nothing, which is kind of annoying. So I don't really like getting Budewed. I mean, yeah, not great because I didn't preemptively play the Vessel. But we can bench Pikachu here and build it up, which I'll probably just end up doing. I can Teal Dance. I guess I have to Teal Dance, actually. Okay, well, hopefully we can draw something here. Give me a Crispin so I can just pump one time. Damn it. So we got Teal Dance. Teal Dance to the rescue. Told you. Play Lillie. See if we can get the attack. Nah, it was wishful thinking. I don't think they play a Stadium. This does give them more bench Pokemon too, but that's fine. No sob. We can pump next turn. The problem is they can get a Metang, but Metang still dies to Torrential Pump anyways. So this kind of works out. Well, then maybe I should have attached to Wellspring, not Pikachu. But I still think building up Pikachu is pretty important because Pikachu is a very good attacker in this matchup. So I should probably still be attaching to Pikachu. So I think it was fine to put energy. But I also could have attached the actives. I probably should have just did that instead, actually. Yeah, I probably should have. Because I didn't get a Crispin off the Lillie. We might get Iono'd, which could get me the Crispin. Yeah, I maybe should have put the energy on the Wellspring, not the Pikachu there. Because we can't play these E-switches. I don't know. Honestly, even if they go pump, though, it's not a big deal. They could Kangaskhan knock me out, though. But if they go Kangaskhan, I get Pikachu them. Or we could go Passimian knock out Kangaskhan. Yeah, even if I lose my Wellspring here, I'm not really too concerned. Oh, they got Prime Catcher here. They're bringing in the Pikachu. Okay. I'm surprised they're not bringing in... They could have brought in Squawk and sobbed it for like 10 turns straight. They're bringing in Pikachu, though, which I'm assuming they're going to try to break the ability here with Budew. I mean, that is wasting their Prime Catcher, though, so it's actually not that bad. They are wasting their Prime Catcher to do this, so this could be worse. Give me a Crispin and we're talking. We get a Boss, too. We get, like, Boss, Trap, Metang in the active spot with Sob. That'd be pretty good, because now they're down both their switching cards. I'm assuming that's their only way to move out of the active is both the Switch and the Prime Catcher. No, they have a Lillie. I was hoping they would Iono. Did they fail both Metangs? I think they did. Oof. Both Metangs failed. It's fine. There's Ultra Ball. See if they get Kanga down. I'm assuming they will. Kanga's like their best attacker. No, I guess Clefairy works too. See what else they do here. Attached to Clefairy. And Itchy Pollen, my Pikachu. There's Fez coming down. It's pretty good. Dude, I need to pump, man. If I can pump here, I'm feeling pretty good. Pumping this turn would be amazing, but I can't. Okay. Give me a good top deck. I can't play that. Whatever, this is Lillie. Okay. Got Latias, that's good. Didn't get the pump, though. It's Teal Dance. Just push bundle and pass. If they have Boss in hand, this is pretty bad, but what are the chances, right? We just got to hope that one of those 4 cards is not a Boss's order. If they take the first 2 prizes, we might be in trouble. Though I could retaliate with Passimian. So maybe it's okay if they take the first 2 prizes, because I could still maybe go Passimian, knocking them out, which isn't bad. Maybe. We have Iron Hands, too. Being able to amp Wellspring could be a decent play at some point. We'll see if they have it. If they don't have the Boss knockout here, I can go Crispin, Pump, and then we take the first 2 prizes. And then I can probably initiate a really easy 2-prize race, so we'll see how it goes. Well, currently I can't really do anything with Passimian. My Fezandipiti's in the deck. I haven't played a Nest Ball yet, so I'm sure we'll find one soon. We'll see if they get the Boss here. If they have Boss, it's going to be it. Well, actually, they... Okay, good. I was going to say, they didn't get an energy for Clefairy. There's no way those Metal Makers are... How many energy are they playing? There's no way Metal Makers failing that much. I wonder if they're ever going to bench Kangaskhan. I hope they do, so I can Passimian it. I got another Beldum. We just need to take the first 2 prizes, and I'm feeling really good about this. My opponent could play an Iron Bundle. That would be pretty bad then if they had their own Iron Bundle here. I don't think they play an Iron Bundle, though. No, they don't. Okay, sick. Just an Itchy Pollen. All right, sick. See what we draw. Nest Ball. Okay, that's good. That's Crispin. Doesn't matter what we grab. As long as we're pumping. I mean, my opponent maybe goes Boss KO Pikachu here with Clefairy. But that's fine. Alright, let's pump. Kill the Metang. Call it a day. They probably go Boss KO Pikachu. I'm assuming that's what their play is going to be. What's our prizes looking like here? 1 and 2. I trust you, 1 and 2. Pretty good. Those are... Boss's order is perfect, actually. Boss does give me the angle that I need next turn. Okay. We might be able to pump again. We could pump all... We could actually just take out all the Metangs in 1 turn. That'd be even better. There's another Metang. Are they ever going to bench any Megas? If they do bench Mega Mawile, we do need Pikachu for that, so we still have to save Pikachu. We still have the Crystal, so Pikachu could still easily come on the board and knock out a Mawile at the end of the game. Mawile's tricky to KO. We don't have a way to one-shot it. Yep, there's Boss. They're going to knock out Pikachu. Okay. I mean, we could just clap back with our own Clefairy. Like, this is probably fine. We're initiating the 2-prize race. So we can probably just clap back with Clefairy here. Yeah, I think we just go Clefairy, knock out their Clefairy, and then we'll just call it a day. And then they'll take 2, and then I can hopefully take the last 2 to win. Because their best play... I mean, they still have Sob as an option. But they can't win with Torrential Pump. So even if they Sob my Squawk, I'm still not losing the game. So it should be okay. Do I ever bench Iron Hands? Probably not, right? I think we just go Nest Ball for Fez, bench Clefairy. Yeah. Well, do we even have the energy in the deck? I could always blow this up with Teal Math if I really have to. Okay, let me see what I have. Do I even have the Psychic? I can't remember if I have Psychic in the deck. Never mind, it's in the deck. I was going to check. Do I play the Nest Ball? Because they could trap the... They could trap the Fez. But then we can Cruel Arrow. Yeah, no, it's fine. We always get Fez. Passimian's still an option. Crystal's in there. Yeah, we're chilling. We got all the stuff still in the deck. We're big cooking. Yeah, let's nuke him with Clefairy. We could even just Clefairy twice to kill the whatchamacallit, the Pikachu if we have to. Or the Mawile. I don't know if they're going to go Mawile here. It is their best option, technically, though. Their best option here would technically be to go Mawile. But even Clefairy can knock it out if they don't play a Counter Stadium. Yeah, Clefairy's doing 280 damage right now. We also have Boss, obviously. Like, no, I think we're fine. We might... Okay, their best play is to, like, go Iono Mawile. And then maybe we're in trouble. They can't go Iono Mawile Prime Catcher my Fez anymore, though, which is good. But even then, like, I still have the Clefairy as an option to attack and kill the Mawile. Like, they would be cooked. I mean, they definitely probably need to put a Mega Evolution in the active spot. They can't win the game with Mew. They can't win with Wellspring. Like, they got to be putting some kind of Mega Pokemon in the active spot. Let's see it. No, just a Metang. Do they not have Mawile? They're running out of ball cards. They've already played all their Ultra Balls and down Double Nest. I'm starting to wonder if they even play any Megas. Like, surely they have a Kanga or a Mawile. Because, like, their best option here would be to KO me with a Mega Evolution. Plus Iono me, which they do have the Iono. But, like, this isn't going to be I'm still winning the game on there. If they go Mew, I just win anyways. We drew Boss. It's pretty good. They need to put a Mega Evolution in the active spot and hope for the best. Do they not have a Mega? No? Alright, just Genome Hacking. That is going to be game. We win with Gdansk Ogerpon. I'm not sure they had a Mega or not. Maybe they prized their Mawile. Because they went Mawile here. Would have been a little tricky. I would have had to, like, improvise and try to figure out a better way to win. But we can just do this Mirrored Leaf Shower for game. Because, yeah, I would have had to kill the Mawile. And I would have had to get a little lucky. I could have maybe tried to go for, like, Boss Pump. That's unrealistic. It would have had to have been, like, a Pikachu back. If they went Kangaskhan, I maybe could have Passimian'd it. It worked out, though. We prize raced them, and that's all that matters. All right, we hit a deck with Mega Absol, so this is fine. We have a decent hand. Probably just get, like, Pikachu here or something. Passimian's in there. Wellspring is in there. Judge, Lillie, Fighting Energy. Prize Metal Energy. And Crystal. Pikachu's not as good now. Well, now we probably don't want Pikachu. Maybe we just get Iron Hands? It's because we prize Metal Energy and friggin' whatchamacallit. We also prize the thing there. The Crystal. Okay, Nest Ball. Let's get something. A lot of options. There's another Teal Mask? I have to watch out for Eviltal. We'll see if they use it. I'm not going to Mew because I don't want to draw like an E-Switch and have to discard it. Yeah, see? Told you. Try to build up Iron Hands next turn. Alright, E-Switch to hands. See, now the tricky thing is, do I stay in the active spot? Because if they go Eviltal here, this could be pretty bad. Though I could bench Pech and Fez and Latias in the same turn. But that's pretty unlikely. Debating if I want to retreat into Iron Hands. Because we can easily amp next turn. I think I just pass. I mean, I don't think they're going to go Eviltal. That's super unlikely. I don't think it's going to happen. Because even if they're playing this Trolley deck, it's like they're going to Trolley and then Turbo Energize. Ooh, an Iono. This is fine. Our hand was okay. But again, Iono could get me closer to a Crispin, which could let me amp. Because if they put something low in HP in the active, we can amp it. We'll see what they do. They put Kangaskhan in the active. We can try to kill with Passimian. I mean, assuming this is the Mega Absol Kangaskhan deck. I guess we'll see if it is. But yeah, we have Teal Mask and Iron Hands, which are really good in this matchup. So I'm not really too concerned about any shenanigans they have. There's the Latias. I mean, if they do Eviltal me here, it's a little annoying, but, like, I don't know. It's, like, fine. We have a way out of it, too, as long as we don't prize Pech or Fez. Which I'm pretty sure we do have Latias. I know I saw it. There's Eviltal. Are they really going Eviltal here? They're actually doing it. All right. I wasn't expecting that. That's fine. Kill Dance. Nice. That's what I was looking for. Alright, let's start with Ultra Ball. The trio is in there. It is not in the deck. No. Ah, we prized it all. Damn it. So he's got the copy Dark Feather. Dang it, the Fez is prized. It's kind of like Wellspring, I guess. I don't know, just get like a dead card. I don't want to bench Latias now because there's no point. Bad prizing. I really don't want to genome hacking this thing, but I might have to. Teal Dance. Attach. So we can genome hacking the Eviltal is fine. We could technically go 1, 2, 3 for a game. Sucks we had a prize Fez though, because I would have been able to almost pull off the play there. But ooh, the Bravery Charm, that's annoying. They can charm the Eviltal, so now I can't Dark Feather it for a knockout. I mean, they're not really doing anything anyway, so I'm not really that concerned. Like, I'm still just going to probably go Dark Feather and just smack into the Eviltal. I think that's still probably fine. Still fine with me. We'll put on some pressure. We'll put on some pressure here. So that's why I debated retreating the Mew, but it's fine. They could trap Squawk, which is something I got to watch out for, too. See if that ever comes up. Hopefully not. I could boss next turn, too, and copy Claw of Darkness. Maybe we do that, actually, too. Let's just do this. Hit him for 110. They can Monkey Dory if they want. We could also boss the Absol up, smack with Claw of Darkness. We have options. There's Monkey. I mean, even if they had Adrenabrain, it doesn't really matter. I'm still knocking out the Eviltal anyways. Oh, but they, of course, had to have the boss. Ever correct to motivate here? I'm not sure. Eventually, they're just going to heal all the damage off. Just going to pass, I guess. I mean, we're stuck. We can't do anything. We just let him knock out Mew, and then whatever it is, what it is. Prizing the Fez is very unfortunate, though. Maybe I should have waited to attack. I don't know. Eerie. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the Pech Fez play not being available really stinks, because we could have easily just went Pech Fez. Unfortunate. And this is pretty bad, but we'll figure something out. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should just let him knock out the Mew then with Clutch. Maybe that was a better play. I don't know. They can take a 4-prize turn here, which is kind of scary. I had to get Squawk, though. I couldn't have done anything about it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have attacked the Yveltal. Then I just boss my Squawk and trap it. Not much I can do, but maybe revealing the Pecharunt scares them into, like, doing something. Maybe. That'd be cool if it did. I don't think it's going to work, though. Yeah, maybe revealing the Pecharunt could be good, because it could scare them into, like, not going for Infinite Trap, but they're probably just going to keep up the Infinite Trap combo. Alright, what's our top deck? Clefairy, oh my god, my goat. They might rip the Lillie, actually, with the Absol here. They can go... They can take a 4-prize turn, but they can kill the Absol with Teal Mask, maybe. No, they're not going to take the prize yet. I don't know if I should keep passing or not. Dude, this card sucks. This deck maybe should play a switch or two. I know we have the Pecharunt, but, like, I should have just retreated my Mew when I had the chance. To be honest, maybe I should have just retreated Mew when I had the chance. Night Stretcher's good. I think we wait to play that. I could use it to get back the Water Energy to attach to Wellspring. Now let's pass again. We also could save it, I guess, to retreat Squawk. If for some reason they don't clutch. Keep on passing. This is a very exciting game. I love this card. We actually could knock our Squawk out. Can't knock out Squawk and Mew in the same turn, though, which is unfortunate. You know what? Maybe I should have benched a basic there. I mean, they would have taken the 4-prize turn anyways. It wouldn't really have mattered that much. Trolley for Petch. Now they can Petch Poison. Oh, my God. Dude, it's so broken. Are they going to Absol me here is the question. See what they do. Nope, clutch again. They're going to Adrenabrain knock out the Squawk next turn. Okay, so if I get Area 0 here, we can knock out the Squawkabilly with the Area 0. And then pass? I don't know if I should be playing the Lillie or not. Let's see if they decide to knock out Squawk here. Maybe I should Lillie to try to dig for Area 0. But I don't want to put too many cards in my hand, then Absol. But I feel like at this point the Absol is not that relevant. Let's see what they end up doing with this Adrenabrain. Are they going to kill the Squawk? Oh, they're putting 30 on the Mew. Judge Area 0 would be very good here, too, to be honest. Okay, that works. We knock ourselves out. And then we boss kill the Absol. Hope they just don't have game the following turn. I got no choice. That's the best I can do. I mean, they just play a Blood Moon. We do just bring in this, knock it out, hope for the best. Probably should have benched Pecharunt. No, actually. Yeah, I should have maybe benched Pecharunt, actually. I probably should have done more thinning there, because we're going to get Iono'd. See what our 3 prizes are. All right, we got Fez. Super Rod and Crystal is good, too. My opponent may just have game in hand here. We'll see. They can easily go Blood Moon for game. They have E-Switch. It's not looking too good. Just gotta pray they don't play a Blood Moon or Slona. I can't win next turn, though, which is a problem. Yeah, I should have benched Petch, because we could get Iono to 3, which is a bit of an issue. Should have benched Petch. They could Eerie again. They could snipe the Vessel and the Super Rod. Super Rod's decent to have around because I get energy back in the deck, which I do need. Oh, there's Boss. They're going to bring in Wellspring. Yes, well, this is what I thought they were going to do. They're going to trap the Wellspring with Clutch. That's fine. We'll still Torrential Pump. Kill Monkey Dory. Is that ever correct, though? Can't win this turn, right? No, I definitely can't win this turn. Because I could do Iron Hands and knock out... I guess if we go Passimian this turn, that would be pretty good. We can go Passimian here. Passimian isn't terrible, actually. All right, maybe we do have a line with Passimian. Is Passimian in the deck? I think it is. Yeah, okay. We can go Passimian, Latias. Okay, this might work. Hopefully. Let's put 3 energy back, right? Draw Mew in the deck. The bench. 3 more Pokemon. Can probably put Mew back. We go Crispin. Do this. Now I just gotta hope they don't have a Blood Moon Boss in hand, right? That's basically the plan. We kill this with Passimian. Hope they don't have Blood Moon Boss. Alright, that's the best I got. Still V-switches for mobility. It's all good. Alright. Let's get this Passimian out of the active spot. Or the thing out of the active. And then we will bench Clefairy. And then knock the active out. I wanted to knock it out with poison damage, but you know what? The Passimian gets some action, and we get to kill this Yveltal, get this thing off the board, take our prize, and let's see what it is. An Area 0. And then the best part is we have game next turn on Pecharunt. My opponent has to win this turn. They need to find their last boss's order to win. Let's see if they have boss for game. If they don't, then we probably win because we can amp or something. We could get Iono, though, to 2, I guess. But they definitely need to kill the Passimian. Well, we'll see. Iono would still be pretty bad. Let's see if they find this last boss. I need a Judge. Judge Passimian would have been so good. We just didn't have Judge, though. If I had Judge Passimian, we might have been able to win the game because my opponent wouldn't have been able to dig so deep for boss. Like, the chances they have boss are still really high. 13 cards in deck? We'll see. They have a Stadium. That's fine. Get rid of Wellspring, Clefairy. Mask. Oh, maybe I should have got rid of the Fez, actually. No, I'm out of recovery. Never mind. I mean, they could Yveltal again, but they have boss, they win, so I don't think we're going to get Yveltalled. Arvin? Okay, that's not game yet. Night Stretcher? That's fine. If we win this game, it's going to be a miracle, because we got friggin' Clutch locked into oblivion. Are they going to clutch my Passimian? Not my boy. Are we getting clutched again? Are we... This deck could maybe play 1 switch, or even a Penny, honestly. A Penny would be really good in this deck. This deck could really use a Penny, I feel like. Some way to get out of Yveltal lock a bit easier, other than Petch, would probably be a good idea to play in this deck, because this card is becoming very problematic for this deck, I feel like. Though I honestly did kind of play into it. I probably just should have muted the Yveltal. But maybe it paid off. I don't know. Passimian... Yeah, we have game on Petch. We have game in hand. They would have had, like, they would have had boss for game, obviously, right? So, like, I think we're chilling. Yeah, just a clutch. All right, and that will be GG's. Passimian winning us the game is honestly quite poetic. I'm not going to lie. Considering we had to deal with this Yveltal garbage. Let's go Stadium. Boss. Petch. Boom, knockout. Well, actually, we didn't even need to play the Stadium. But I'm going to play it anyways, because why not? Big knockout. Jeez, bro. Passimian taking the dub in this matchup is good. We probably should have lost. I maybe played a little bit too hard into the Eviltal. I had to been Squawk, though, which really sucks. And then prizing the Fez meant we couldn't do the Pech combo, because I could have went, like, Amp or something, and I don't know. I definitely could have won the game if I didn't prize the Pech Fez switch combo. And there you go. That is the top 32 Gdansk Regionals Ogerpon Toolbox deck. A lot of attackers in the deck. I don't think we used Pikachu in this video, but we did get a lot of value with Wellspring. Iron Hands we used, I think, and then Passimian. I'm glad we got to use Passimian in that Eviltal matchup. This deck maybe should play, like, one more out to an Eviltal, because, like, you can go Pech Fez Latias, but then they can go Eviltal again and then trap your Fez, which can get awkward, and then you can't move out of the active at all if they do that. So that's why I'm considering maybe this deck should play a Turo or a Penny, just to make the Eviltal less annoying to deal with. Especially if you do the bench Squawkabilly. As you saw, we almost lost that game because of Squawk. I'm surprised it didn't go for, like, Absol. Like, I don't know. I'm surprised it didn't go for, like, a 4-prize turn. I don't know if they had Bear or not. We definitely dodged a bullet there. That game was probably... I mean, we should have lost that game, but we ended up winning anyways. But anyway, the point is, this deck is strong. I like it. It's a very powerful basic deck, and the Passimian is a really cool one-prize attacker that I didn't know existed, but I'm glad we got to use it in the video. But I hope you enjoyed the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 90K. We actually just hit 84,000 subs. Now we're on the road to 85K/90K/100K subs here on the channel. If you want to help me reach that sub goal, subscribe down below. Check out the sponsors down below. Use code YEF. Check out my second channel, and catch y'all later. Bye-bye.